Hi friends, there's a Jewish holiday coming up called Passover or Pesach, and I wanted to read you a story today called What is Passover? Jake's mother was preparing for Passover. Jake asked, "What is Passover?" Looks like they went to the grocery store and brought some fresh fruits and vegetables and all different kinds of special foods. Jake's mother answered, "Passover is a Jewish holiday. Thousands of years ago, the Jewish people were slaves in Egypt. They had no freedom. They worked all day and all night building pyramids and towers for Pharaoh, the ruler of Egypt." I wonder what's in the pot there that she has. Looks like some yummy matzo ball soup. The Bible says that God chose Moses to tell Pharaoh to free the Jews. And when Pharaoh refused, Moses warned him that God would send all sorts of terrible, yucky things to happen to Pharaoh and in Egypt. And God did. He sent frogs and insects and beasts and cattle and even darkness. Still the Pharaoh would not let the Jewish people go. Jake's father continued with the story. Then one day, Pharaoh decided, enough was enough. I will let the Jewish people go. So they had to leave very quickly, and they could not wait for their bread to rise. The flatbread they carried as they hurried through the desert is called matzah. That's one of the special foods that we eat on Passover. And there you can see the Jewish people hurrying out of Egypt before Pharaoh changes his mind again. Jake's mother called him to help her set the table. She said every year at Passover, we have a special ceremony called a Seder. At the Seder, we remember what happened to the Jewish people when they were slaves in Egypt. At each place, we put a special book called a Haggadah. On a special plate, we have bitter herbs, charoset, which is a mix of apples and wine and nuts, parsley, salt water, a hard-boiled egg, and a roasted shank bone. Oh, there it is. There's the Seder plate. At the Seder, everyone reads from the Haggadah. There are blessings over the wine and grape juice and matzah. We eat the matzah in memory of the flat bread the Jews carried as they escaped from Egypt. It's very crunchy and yummy. We leave an extra glass of wine standing on the table. It is there for the prophet Elijah, who is said to go through the world doing good. We open the door to invite Elijah in. Then everyone sings a special song to him. Let's open the door for Elijah. Just before the meal ends, all the children look for the afikomen, matzah, which we wrapped and hid at the beginning of the Seder. Where do you think it's hiding? Is it under the couch? Should we take a peek and see? Yep, there it is. They found it. The meal ends after everyone has eaten a piece of the afikomen. Happy Passover!